Hello, welcome to watch this new video. My name is Ole Ramirez and today I have this topic, define the field of descriptive linguistics, related languages, role of Sanskrit to establish the relation between word language by recording a video using a PPT or PowerPoint tools. Okay, let's start with my first slide. Okay, let's first define what is descriptive linguistics. Descriptive linguistics is the branch of linguistics that observes and records a feature of a language as it is used by a group of speakers without imposing any rules or norms. Okay, in the next slide, we have the language, the relation of language or related language. Okay, related language are languages that come from the same family come from the same language family, which means they have a shared origin or proto-language. Related languages have some features that they got from the proto-language, such as word, grammar, or sound. For example, in this picture at my right side, we have we have some words in German and in English. Okay, for example, in German we have Garten, in English garden. We have house, and we have in English house. We have mouse in German and in Spanish mouse. And so on. Okay, let's continue with the next slide. Okay, what is a family tree? Family tree is a kind of of, of it gives a kind of information about languages, about the ancestral languages, about about how it evolved during the time. Okay, and a language family tree is a graphical representation of the historical and genetic relationship between languages that belong to the same language family. A language family is a group of languages that share common ancestral or proto-language and have some features that are inherited from that ancestor. For example, in this picture, in this picture, we have the language. Oh, sorry. We have for example Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian. And if we observe more in detail, we have that the principal branch of these three subdivisions are Italic Romance. Okay, that gives information about what was the origin of these three languages before how they are taught in these days. Okay, let's continue with my presentation. Okay, we have now Romance language group. These Roman languages are a subgroup of Italian branch of the Indo-European language family. They are derivated from Vulgar Latin, the common language of the Roman Empire. Roman language shares some features that are inherited from Latin, such as vocabulary, grammar, gender. Some of the most widely spoken Romance languages are Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian. Okay, let's compare some example about the relationship between these language. Okay, for example, in Spanish we say amor, in French amor, in Italian amore, in Portuguese amor, in Romanian iubire. Okay. And then we have many more examples to explain the relationship between these languages. Okay, so let's continue with the next slide. The next slide explains how Sanskrit language contributed to establishing the links between language and their original and relationship, and give examples that prove the link between Sanskrit and Indo-European language. Okay, Sanskrit is an ancient language that belongs to the Indo-European language family, which includes most of the languages spoken in European and Asian today. Sanskrit is the oldest attested Indo-European language, dating back to the second millennium. and it preserves many features of the hypothetical Proto-Indo-European language, the common ancestor of all Indo-European languages. By comparing Sanskrit with other Indo-European languages, linguists can reconstruct the phonology, morphology, syntaxis, and vocabulary of Pi, and trace the historical development and diversification of the Indo-European language. Sanskrit also provides evidence for the cultural and religious aspect of the Indo-European people, as it is the language of the Vedas, the oldest sacred text of Hindus. Okay, to compare that about the relationship about Sanskrit and the Indo-European languages, we have this example. For example, the word father in Sanskrit is purk, which is cognate with the Latin word pater, the Greek word pater, and the English word father. We have another clear example. For example, the word 100 in Sanskrit is sata, which is cognate with the Latin word centum, the Greek word hekaton, and the English word 100. The words all come from the Pi word Campton. Okay, that is one example to explain the relationship. And what about the Romance and German language group? Okay, in this subdivision or this subgroup of the Germanic branch, okay, Indo-European language family, they are derived from the Proto-Germanic. In other words, the Proto-Germanic was an ancestor of Romance of Germanic language. Okay, the ancestral language of the ancient Germanic people. Germanic language have some distinctive features such as the use of the strong and weak verbs, the umlaut, and the dental fricative. Some of the most widely spoken Germanic languages are English, German, Dutch, Swedish, Norwegian, and Danish. Okay, to establish or to compare some example, we have this example. Okay, in English we have the word mother. The same word in Dutch is mother. In Swedish is mother, and Iceland is mother. So on. Okay, listo. Okay, let's continue with my presentation. Okay, that is the list of reference. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye, my name. Goodbye. Rec.